Hi, I've never really done a video like this because feelings aren't usually my thing. Also, the fact that people that I know will see this video kind of freaks me out. But I'm sitting in my bedroom, the same one that I had when I went to high school, and this might just be my last 2 weeks in it, so I'm a little bit emotional. 2020 has been a defining year for everyone. I mean, I already been in Mexico for 7 months because of the pandemic, and damn, my life has changed so much, so fast. I've experienced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows this summer. I've learned a lot about love, and not just romantic, but family and friend love, and surprisingly enough, even self-love. The thing about me is, I am a control freak. Growing up, I did do stupid things, but I never really allowed myself to get out of control or go with the flow, you know? And this summer, just when I lost all control about absolutely everything, as so many others, I started saying yes, instead of my default of no. Basically, I realized that I never gave myself time to screw up and learn from it, or even breathe, because I was too focused on trying to be better and comparing myself to others. So I started to do things I would have never done, and boy did I. All my stupid mistakes and new experiences brought up a lot of things I hadn't even noticed I was struggling with, and they made me realize that I need to stop being my worst enemy, because learning to accept your flaws doesn't mean you'll stop working on them. Somehow I was so scared I would lose my friend over this pandemic, because what would so much time distance mean? In my experience, most of my friends were lost like this, drifting apart, and I really didn't want to find out what that would mean for us, because this pandemic happened just when I finally started feeling settled in London. But my friends and I grew stronger. I didn't need to talk to them every day, and maybe I wanted to, but it didn't mean I loved them any less, and they didn't love me any less if we wouldn't talk. I also reconnected with old friends in Mexico that I thought I had lost contact with, and they proved all of my theories wrong. Friends really are the people who will be the most loyal and who will love you even when you screw up. But you have to learn to choose wisely, and I think I've finally done it. I spent so much time in my house. I actually got to spend an incredible amount of time with my family. And I'm really close with my siblings and parents, which is great. But this pandemic has made me grow even closer to them. We have all been put into some weird places this year, and getting to work through them with my sister hand in hand, as well as getting the friend type of bond with my parents, just opened up another layer of our relationship. My brother wasn't in Mexico during these 7 months, but the cool thing was that he would constantly come to my mind, and I realized how big of a part he plays in my life now. Our stupid humor or our weird indie music taste is something that I only share with him, and I miss him. But the biggest lesson I learned this summer was about love, and how sometimes you have to let go. I honestly experienced things I never thought I would, like I realized I didn't know what actually loving someone meant. I had never felt an urge to see a person every single day. I never felt like I missed someone as soon as they walked through the door, or the feeling of getting lost in time with someone. I never felt the need and desire to share absolutely everything with that one single human being. Even if it's about the dog you saw on the street in the morning, or about the donut that you just ate. I felt comfortable and happy. I learned a lot about myself and how I act in a relationship, and as anyone, I am not perfect. I'm very messy, but feelings are messy, so I learned to try, to forgive, to apologize, to get angry but communicate, to trust, to listen, and to work on my flaws. I gave my all, and in the beginning it was enough, until it wasn't. But I learned that sometimes letting go is not the same as giving up. Sometimes it's the best and healthiest option, even when you don't want to let go, even when you want to call them after every little thing and you miss them. Because letting go can sometimes not only be the smartest thing to do, but the best thing for both of you. I wouldn't take back any of those lessons or experiences for anything in the world, because While I'm a little bit old for some coming-of-age movie shit, I've discovered that chosen family doesn't drift away in 7 months because it's actually permanent. I've gotten even closer to my built-in best friend. I've discovered old friendships, I've fallen in love, I've gotten drunk, I've embarrassed myself, I've been scared, anxious, sad, happy, I've been confused, I've made mistakes, I've fallen out of love, I've cried, I fought, laughed, but most of all, despite there being a virus out there trying to kill us all, I lived. And for the first time in a really long time, I actually connected with myself. Cheesy, right?